I was actually joking with my players in the locker room. I went in and I told them that, I was talking like, man, I hope we get up early and you get to sit some kids and get ready for the next round. And, I joked with them. I was like, God clearly had very different plans for us. And I'm actually really thankful for that. We share with them at halftime and after the game. Playoff basketball is different. It just takes a not necessarily a new you, but a new level of you. And I thought our kids came out that second half and reached that. Reached and exceeded it. So I'm excited that, we were able to, end the game that way, of course. And I'm very excited to be able to get another crack at Southern Miss.
And you talked about the second half performance, outscoring 39-22. What was it coming out of the break that really kind of energized you on both sides of the ball?
We just share with them at halftime of, once again, like I said, playoff basketball is different, so we can't come in the game assuming that they're going to be the same FAU that they were the last two times we played them. One of the oldest sayings in, basketball is it's hard to beat a team three times, let alone having to beat a team three times in the same week, and so we talked about it at halftime that, we didn't need to be anything different. We just had to get back to being us. Because that first 20 minutes, FAU did a great job of being the best version of them, and we had to get back to being the best version of us, which I thought we did a great job the second half.
And what can you say about Kyla's seven?
She played like a super senior. She's a kid that at no point, which, as a coach, you can really appreciate, she never, you could tell in her eyes, it was never say die. We're not going to lose this game. We go down, a decent margin in that first half, and I felt like FAU couldn't miss a shot, and there's nothing more reassuring as a coach to look over to, one of your most veteran players and one of the players that you lean on possibly the most, and to see in her eyes the same thing you see in yours. So when you have somebody like that kind of spearheading your program, this is the type of performance and thankfully the type of outcome you can get.
I'm sure you want to enjoy this one for a little while tonight. You get the game early tomorrow, another opponent to get ready for. But looking ahead to that, you talk about getting another chance at another crack at Southern Miss. How do you feel you match up there?
I think we match up really well. Joy Lee's team is playing really, really well right now. She's a great coach, so that's not surprising by any means. She's, a couple of her additions and her upperclassmen are playing like, the kids that they should be playing from, especially in this time of year. So, I love that we were able to take them down to the wire at their place. Davis came down and made a great play, which great players do. But I know for us, that's incredibly encouraging because, they're one of the hardest places to play at on the road. And so for us to be able to take them down to the wire like that, I'm excited to, be able to get, like I said, another crack in a neutral site.
That's great. I'm going to check real quick to see if we have a question from Zoom. Steve Yellen, are you there? Do you have a question for Coach or Kyla Nelson? Okay. Very welcome. Thank you. All right, Coach, I'm going to shift some questions to Kyla, and then we'll let you get on your way and get prepping for tomorrow.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Kyla, can you talk about what it feels like to pick up that win and get the opportunity to keep playing as you head into tomorrow?
It's exciting, but at the same time, I feel like that's what we came here to do. We had to grind for that one, so it's a bit more rewarding because of the grind it was. But again, now we're going to enjoy it, but our mind's definitely shifting to the next one because our mindset was, how far can we go? It's like Coach said, it's March. But we've also played a lot of these teams to the wire, if not beaten a lot of the teams we could face coming up in this tournament. So, yeah, I'm excited, but it's exactly where I thought we should be, and we are. So, yeah.
What can you say about your performance tonight and how you found the offense going and got yourself going as the game went on?
If I'm honest, I just wasn't ready to stop playing basketball for FIU. That was kind of my mindset, and Coach kind of picked up on it, and I said it to everyone probably too many times that I got annoyed. I said, we're not losing this game. I don't care, we're winning this game, no matter what it takes. And I was lucky enough to have a team that relies on me, and I was able to do some things to help us win. But, man, we have a team that are just so resilient, and everyone contributed. The one play I think of is Raquel at the end of the third hitting a huge three, brings us down one. And now the momentum shift. In the fourth quarter, we got out there. So, yeah, I had some numbers, but it's because of my teammates and because of the way we play.
And lastly, thinking about what it was like in the locker room post-game when you get the opportunity to put the magnet on the board, what does that moment feel like for you?
Man, we loved it. I've never been a part of a group that actually absolutely love each other the way we do. And I think that shows, and I think that's one thing I brought up to the team was like, I'm not ready to stop playing with you guys, and I know you're not either. So that moment is something we're always going to remember, but we're hoping to move that magnet on and on and on for as far as we can. So it's exciting.
Thank you both so much. Good Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's get some ice on those legs.
Thank you, guys.